I'm up with Sior.
Way going on YouTube. Bam! Boy, we finna get straight into another horror. We finna jump straight into another anime. We finna jump straight into another anime horror short film, boy. Y'all thought I couldn't read, boy. We finna react to a couple animated horror short films, man. And I'm gonna put them all on the screen. First, we're gonna react to this one. And then we're gonna react to this one. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta see what this one about. But other than that, make sure you grab your snacks. Probably go get you a glizzy, extra ketchup, a bag of Funyuns, and a Diet Dr. Kelp to wash that all down. Yeah, let's begin, man. That nigga pulled up in that Jurassic Park Jeep. This your life of an average CDL driver, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, y'all can't tell me this dude ain't built like a chip bag when you squeeze all the air out of it and you just hold it by the rear end. Ugh! This nigga nasty. Is somebody in the bathroom? Bro, you freaky 69 God, bro. You want to hear them drop a load? Like, what's wrong? That's the women's bathroom as well. Buddy, it's time to go. Go, you gotta go. I think we all know who's at the door. Man, they got Diddy behind that door. He just invited you in the bathroom. Now you better get in that car and leave. What is he doing? Kick the door! Bro, I don't care, bro. I would have went home, bro. Like, once all that can happen, bro. I just want to went home. Like, forget it. Like, I'm just gonna ignore it. Just like I'm just gonna ignore it. Like it just never happened. And he's trying to smell it too. He's trying to smell that dookie. Bro, if this man walked to this toilet and he gets shot in the face. Bro, that's nasty. What is that? Is this man getting hypnotized by this? Then go home, nigga! Bro, you for real, bro? Nigga, go home, bro! Well, that boy drift that car harder than a BMW M4. Man, he should have been did that anyway. He should have been got up out of there. I don't know what he was stalling for. I don't get it. What was it supposed to be about? What? Bro, all we seen was some doodle reunite. What? Let's move on to the next clip, bro. Alright, man. Bro, who took the time to put some ketchup on this nigga face? Nigga, it's literally 2 seconds, bro. It's only been 2 seconds and we got people with ketchup on their face. Bro, come on, bro. We are not watching this one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go, man. Story 1.
I remember swiping right on her profile like it was yesterday. The bright screen of my phone illuminated her picture, casting
Woo! Look at Bella. He say, boy, I'm finna hop in that M4 competition and
ghostly glow in my dark room. Her name was Bella, 23 years old.
23.
She had an enigmatic smile, one that seemed familiar.
She a young buckaroo.
Yet I couldn't place where I had seen it before. Bella was the epitome of ethereal beauty, a mesmerizing blend of grace and allure. Her eyes were the most striking feature, large and expressive, shimmering like pools of water under the silver moon.
Alright, bro, you ain't gotta sit here and act like you just met Ice Spice. Like, bro, come on, bro.
They held a depth that seemed almost otherworldly, captivating anyone who dared meet her gaze. Her long hair cascaded down her shoulder.
Yeah! Let's take a minute to appreciate Bella, man.
And luscious waves, the color of midnight, a stark contrast to her fair porcelain skin. It framed her face perfectly, highlighting her high cheekbones and the delicate curve of her jawline.
God dang,
her
bro.
thin lips
You would have thought this nigga had a science project. Why is he all in detail like this?
were curled into a subtle, enigmatic smile. Her figure slender and tall. Every aspect of her appearance was harmonious, creating an aura of elegance and an undeniable magnetic pull that was impossible to ignore. Her bio was intriguing, but vague. Just a quote from a famous poet. She was really into true crime documentaries.
I love you as certain dark things are to be loved, in secret between the shadow and the soul. Netflix chill, true crime documentaries, and say like Bella a little too freaky for me.
Preferred to Netflix and chill and had a thing for good food. I felt drawn to her, somehow wondering if I have come across her before. After a few exchanges of witty banter and flirtatious remarks, we agreed to meet at a local bar. I had never been there before, but the name sounded oddly familiar. As I approached the bar,
I'm tripping? What type of bar name is Ride the Tide? Yeah, man. There's some freaky deedy activities going on, man. You might as well say Ride the Meat.
As I approached the bar, a strange sensation washed over me. The neon sign flickered, casting a surreal light on the pavement. It felt like I was walking into a scene from a movie that I had seen long ago, a sense of déjà vu that I couldn't shake off. The bar was dimly lit, with old jazz music playing in the background and a familiar scent of bourbons and cigars lingered in the air. The atmosphere was intimate, almost too perfect. She was already there, seated at a corner table.
Okay, so she a real person so far. I like where this going. I like where this going. She got them binoculars out too.
Her eyes reflecting the dim lights. As our eyes met, a shiver ran down my spine. She was even more captivating in person, her presence both alluring and somehow unsettling. We hit it off immediately. Conversation flowed effortlessly, as if we had known each other for years. Her laughter was infectious, and her stories were fascinating, yet they tinged with an eerie familiarity. She spoke of places she had visited, books she had read, and her love for old horror films, many of which were my favorites too. As the night progressed, she made casual remarks that sent jolts of recognition through me. She mentioned a book I was currently reading as if she knew it was on my nightstand. She referenced a horrific dream, exactly like the one I had a week ago, a chilling nightmare that I hadn't shared with anyone. Each coincidence was more—
Bro, imagine you just meet somebody, y'all talk it up about some dark humor or whatever, and they tell you a story based off the dream you just had that current week. There's some shady stuff going on in the Diddy Docs, man.
a chilling nightmare that I hadn't shared with anyone. Each coincidence was more bizarre than the last, blurring the lines between reality and something otherworldly. When I finally gathered the courage to ask her about these strange coincidences, she was quick to brush off my question with a smile. But then she dropped a tantalizing prospect. She invited me to her place. By then, the drinks had clouded my judgment, and her sheer allure was irresistible. I agreed, but I could not have fully understood the gravity of my inebriated decision. The drive to her place was a blur.
Hey, Bella in there. Is that his car or is that Bella's? If that's Bella's car, man, she getting that money, chat.
The streets were empty and the night seemed unusually still, as if the world was holding its breath. But when we arrived at her apartment, a chilling realization dawned upon me. I had been there before.
What?
The layout, the particular—
Nah, bro, why you had to zoom in? Bro, she got an owl on the wall time you open the door. Nah, bro, yeah, she do witchcraft. She ain't blinked the whole video, that's another thing.
A chilling realization dawned upon me. I had been there before. The layout, the particular painting on the wall, the shaman rugs with weird symbols, even the way the door creaked as it opened. It was all too familiar. She was quick to lead me to her bedroom and close the door behind her. She leaned in to kiss me on my cheek before excusing herself to fill us some wine. But as soon as I was there and saw a particular book on the top of her desk—
Oh, see, that's that Illuminati stuff. This is second horror film that we doing, chat, and they got this Illuminati in here. It's been past 30 seconds this time, but still.
I froze. Dark magic of the Amazons. And in that moment, the deja vu, the dreams, the nightmares, they all made perfect sense. My memories flooded back in fragments, disjointed and hazy. I remembered swiping right on her profile, but that was not yesterday. It was the day before. The same bar, the same conversations, the same eerie coincidences. I had lived this very night the previous day as well. But there was something more, something sinister that I had forgotten.
What? This nigga tweaking, bro.
My heart raced as I recalled the chilling discovery from the previous night that I had spent at that place. I had seen her slip something into my drink, an act overshadowed by the horrifying sight that followed. In her kitchen, amidst the normalcy of utensils and herbs and Indian spices.
Bro, this woman is literally the clone of Diddy in female version. She pouring stuff in his drink, had that nigga go to a bar, she gave him a kiss on the cheek, which is on some flirtatious sexual stuff. Like, she doing everything that Diddy would do, but just as a female. Literally just walked into the Diddy party and he don't.
Lay a collection of knives like one I had never seen before. It made sense to me later that they were not meant for cooking, but for something more gruesome. And then I had come across the bones in her trash, human-like, scattered carelessly, which she had nonchalantly explained were for her dog. Whatever she had spilled into the drink last night was slow to take effect. because in that moment, I recalled saying to myself, there's no dog in this apartment.
Right.
Panic had surged through me as the truth dawned.
If y'all really think about it the whole time, this nigga just in one spot thinking all this bull crap while she in there fixing him a drink. This nigga tweaking, bro.
She wasn't just a strange woman from Tinder. She was dangerous. I had grabbed a knife from her kitchen and now...
How you this fine trying to kill somebody? Look at him with that little pocket knife on the back of his neck. Alright, bro. She look too good. God damn! Yeah, y'all gonna kill her, bro?
Man, shit ain't got serious, man.
At least grab a cheek while you throw the knife. I mean,
naturally, when she came at me later with a meat cleaver, she was surprised to find me stabbing her heart. I had acted in self-defense. Before I could even think what I had done, I was quick to dump her body in the bathtub. I had
you call the police. What is wrong with that? You finna go to jail.
Fled, the horror of that night haunting me. But as these memories resurfaced, reality twisted into a nightmare. If she was dead, then who was the woman standing before me with 2 wine glasses? I excused myself to the bathroom, hoping to make...
So, wait, what? So he already killed this? This nigga, bro, this nigga confusing, bro. What?
Sense of the chaos. The bathroom was exactly as I remembered from the previous night. Cold.
So he basically lived this day already. It's like when you wake up in the morning, you go to work, that work day went a certain way, you wake up the next morning, go to work the same time, and it's the exact same day that work day was that day. It is this day. Do I know what I'm talking about? No.
Sterile and immaculate, except for the overbearing stench. And then there she was, in the bathtub, lifeless, just as I had left her body.
Well, she got a twin sister, bro? What is going on?
The room spun around me, my mind struggling to comprehend the impossible. If she was dead, who was the girl outside? Returning to the living room, I was met with the most terrifying sight of my life. The woman, the one that I had been with all night, stood there, but she was different. Her eyes were pitch black.
Hey, bro, listen, bro. Man, I'm not doing this, bro. Get this girl off my screen.
I had inflicted was a grotesque testament to her death. In that moment,
so she done came from the dead.
The horrific truth became clear. I had been on a date with a ghost, the vengeful spirit of the cannibalistic woman I had murdered the previous night. She had orchestrated this nightmarish repeat of our last encounter, a macabre replay leading to her ultimate revenge. As she lunged at me, her teeth transformed into scissor-like...
Boy, it ain't no way.
...blades, a twisted smile on her ghostly face. I stumbled backward, terror gripping my heart. The world around me faded into darkness soon as fountains of blood gushed through my neck, and as life started...
There's no way this nigga just let her kill him. Bite him in the neck. And he just... What, bro? Bro, your average black person is up in the 9 with an AA-12 switch, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Escaping my body, I felt her cold, purple lips kissing my cheek for one...
How she kissing? What?
Last time. Before starting the story, I would suggest you guys to go subscribe to the channel.
Man, get out of here, bro.
Going all the way down to the final one. The nail in the coffin. The goodbye. I'm done, Emma. Goodbye. I read it out loud. I was so proud of myself. I was finally free. Right underneath it, before I had the chance to block her, she had already sent a reply back.
You've got some new bitch, haven't you?
Even reading it now...
Boy, this your average teenager right here.
Now, I still cannot believe I fell for her. The emotional horror she put me through still haunt me even to this day. It was like my life wasn't even mine. I took a deep breath after I finished rereading them all. I then swiped off and opened Tinder. That.
Bro, you break up with a girl, you leave her alone, and you go straight to Tinder? These niggas be setting themselves up, because there's no way. You go straight to Tinder, like they're supposed to be the new Instagram or something.
Was my freedom. I swiped left, right, etc. My inbox was filled with messages, new people. God, it had been so long. My eyes were in total awe at just how many women there were, all of them
this nigga a pervert, bro.
Beautiful. But deep down, I still struggled with the fact that any one of them could be another Emma. Looks mean nothing when the inside is rotten. However, I refused to let the memory of Emma ruin any more of my life than it had done already.
What did Emma do?
I had a date the following week. Her name was Libby. A week later, I found myself sitting across from Libby in an Italian restaurant, gorging on pizza. The restaurant was close to both of our homes, so we didn't have a train or a bus to catch, so the stress was light. We spent the whole of the night laughing, smiling, and talking. The date really couldn't have gone any better.
Okay.
That was until I turned around, looking for a waiter to get us another drink. My eyes immediately locked on a familiar face pressed up against the window outside. I blinked, too stunned to speak. Then they vanished. My heart rate soared.
Yeah, bro, this nigga traumatized, bro. He took one of them pills. Bro, was that Emma?
I needed a moment. Excuse me, Libby. I'm just gonna head to the toilet.
No worries. Don't be too long. Our dessert will be here soon.
She smiled at me, and for a moment I felt safe again. I walked off in the direction of the toilet. My expression had dropped the instant I turned around. Emma was there. I remember trying to cover...
Bro, he dealing with a stalker, bro. That's more of the story, bro. He dealing with a stalker. How she know what restaurant he at?
My cheek as a few tears had begun drooling down it.
Heck no, bro. What she
Once
do to you?
inside, I tried to take a deep breath, wash my face, anything to slow myself down. I was already sweating heavily from the armpits. I needed to regain control. But just as I went to dip my face below the tap, the sound of heavy feminine breathing started from within one of the stalls. Slowly.
This nigga walked into the girls' bathroom? Freak you mean feminine? Nigga, you watching? Then, bro, a lot of these people just be hallucinating.
I began to lift my head to face the mirror. The second my eyes leveled with it, I saw a window at the top of the closed.
There's no way this girl climbed through the window of the boys' bathroom for a nigga.
Stall. It was wide open. I saw my face drop. My eyes started watering. My entire body froze.
I told you, Evan. I told...
Bro, I don't care what nobody say, but I would've got my new girl run a fade on Buddy.
You no others.
A voice came from within the stall. It was full of bloodlust. I began to back away, but it was already too late. In an instant, the door was flung open, revealing none other
God dang, Emma wanna play for the Lakers, LeBron James.
Than Emma standing in the middle of the stall, a knife gripped tightly in her palm. I went to lift my hands up, as if to tell her to calm down. Wrong decision. Her nose flared, and her eyes started burning.
Bro, why you so
You broke
tall?
the rules, Evan. I told you no others, and you do this? I can't let this go unpunished, Evan. You deserve this.
All of a sudden, Emma burst out from the stall, knife in hand. She charged straight towards me and managed to plunge the knife right into my leg before I hooked her on the side of her face. The force of the blow knocked her straight back into one of the closed stalls. Seeing my opportunity presented itself before me, I dashed straight for the exit. Whilst limping out into the restaurant, I screamed for help as I watched my blood spurt all over the floor. There were plenty of people in the restaurant, so I was quick to be helped. I pointed towards the bathroom, directing some of the men to keep the door shut so she couldn't get out again. Fortunately, Libby had seen me and was already on the phone with the police. An ambulance was on the way too. Once my leg was wrapped up to stop myself from bleeding out, they arrived all at once, flooding the place with flashes of blue and yellows. I watched as the police stormed the bathroom. Finally, it had to be over now. But to my utter surprise, they came out with her body. She'd slit her throat. She was dead. Since that day, my physical wounds have healed, but as for my...
She killed herself? Bro, it's no way.
mind, well, The trauma won't even leave me. Libby and I are together now. I'm finally happy. I'm mostly happy. Every night I go to sleep, Emma is staring at me. There's blood dripping from her throat. She's smiling at me. I won't ever be free.
Nah, but we're gonna leave that as story 2. I ain't gonna lie. Emma got me paranoid. But now, for real though, man, y'all enjoyed this video. Give this video about 10 likes, you feel what I'm saying, man? And I'm gonna keep dropping some more, you feel me? Other than that, man, Timmy TV.